Watch TV. Thank you for gifting subs. What is this? OSW review?
The greatest thing about her is that you just type in her name and there's so many videos, whether it's wrestling or her. You just type in her name and there's so many videos.
Oh, God.
Hello and welcome to OSW Review, the old school wrestling video podcast. This is not a that for sure, but what it is an exclusive Nogger film review. This is your host, your boy Jay Hunter, joined not once again, but surprisingly
legend,
this
thank
is
you
a
for
terrible
gifting
intro.
5 subs. Thank you.
Good buddy V1, sir.
What is the crack?
How are you, sir?
I'm fucking great. Looking forward to talking about this movie.
Yes, we are going to do a review
What is
of
that
Paige
voice?
fighting with my family, and it's coming up right now. How did this come about, you might ask? I got tickets to go to the premiere in the Dublin International Film Festival in the Lighthouse Cinema. I got to see a nice red carpet. It was about 4 meters long.
And 0 actual actors on it.
Oh, thanks,
There
babe.
were people around. Oh, Stephen Merchant, I believe. You know, he cleaned the shoes on it. No Dwayne, sadly.
No.
I was like, is this a shorter red carpet than for Southland Tales?
Oh, fucking better be.
So before we get the film underway, let's do a quickie Paige retrospective. Some of that. Paige, born into a wrestling family, her parents Ricky and Soraya Knight, running the promotion WAW World Association of Wrestling out of Norwich, England. It's like the second biggest thing to come out of Norwich.
Yeah.
300k all we take is the sky.
Soraya here, she wrestled as Brittany Knight, debuting at age 13. She tagged with her mom as the
Did I
Norfolk
get my boobs
Dolls,
done?
pulling a Vern
I've done it
Gagne
in LA,
and
my
booking
friend.
themselves the belts.
It's great, isn't it? I love, like,
All do you
wrestling
do?
is a carny business at its best. And these are carnies if I've ever seen it. These are knackers, basically. This is a knacker wrestling promotion.
She worked the European Indies until 2011 when she signed with
Brother,
American
aw.
women's promotion Shimmer, with her mom as the Knight Dynasty, managed by Becky Lynch. Rebecca Knox at the time.
Voices are kind of
Splicey
annoying,
footage
huh?
of her in Shimmer. It's like, you divvy knacker.
Me and Becky, aw.
Alice in Danger, you divvy knacker.
Paige actually had 2 tryouts with WWE. She was unsuccessful in her first one, November
Yeah, I wrestled
2010,
in both.
Wow.
but successful in April 2011. She signed a contract 5 months later and was whisked off to FCW.
From North England, Paige!
Very talented, these two anti-divas are Paige and Sophia Cortez.
She made her NXT debut in May
Look at little
2012,
me.
wrestling Ivelisse Sophia Cortez. In the film, it's quite a negative reaction, but actually the crowd reaction was both polite but no idea who you were.
Yeah.
It was also a 2.5-minute match, so.
Yeah.
That said, her run in NXT, Paige's most notable feud, probably feuding with Emma in June 2013. Splice picture of Emma dancing
Awful voices.
and like stealing things off the top of supermarket shelves.
They just like roasting everyone. Fucking hell.
She's from Norwich, England.
Paige made her Raw debut the night after WrestleMania
her Raw
30
debut.
back in 2014. Wow, beating AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. And that led to her SummerSlam match later that year. She also joined Total Divas E TV show.
Look how
in
young I
October.
look. Oh my goodness.
So this is a whirlwind year she's having. In 2015, Charlotte and Becky were brought up to Raw and formed a trio with Paige called
PCB. Oh, no, that was right. The something sorority, wasn't
the
it?
Submission Sorority.
Oh, yeah.
It is time to introduce to
Oh,
the
God.
Divas
I
division
hate her in my voice.
submission.
Shut up.
I
Ugh,
can't
my hair
believe
sucked as well.
in a mainly male dominated business and company that not one person went.
We didn't come up with the name.
Well, maybe they don't admit that they know. But yeah, it's also a name of a Triple X series.
Oh, God.
So they were renamed Team PCB, Paige, Charlotte, and Becky. That was the start of the women's revolution, so Paige is credited for that. While it was still in the gratingly awful kind of do the right thing for the wrong reasons, pushing women's movement.
Please welcome the youngest Divas champion in the history of WWE.
Oh, damn right. There's Renee.
Then
It's my
Paige was one
girl.
of the judges on Tough Enough. 6, along with Daniel Bryan and Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God, what a fucking mix.
For
Like,
half of the season.
kind of
You know,
mean, though.
midway through the season, it was found out he was, the racial slurs video came out, and so he was
I
replaced
don't
by
even
The
know if I
Miz.
want to listen to this whole thing. I feel
okay.
like they're
Whopper
just going to
jump.
get really
And that was the
mean.
one hosted by Chris Jericho as well.
Yes. Jericho was a good bloody host.
Yes, he is. Paige, she turned heel on the 21st September Raw and then was injured. She returned January 2016, worked the pre-show 10 Divas tag match, spent most of the year feuding with Charlotte. And then
I
Paige
let the
just
timer
stops being used,
die.
and
Oh,
she says,
shit.
"Oh, I'm out with an injury," and this went on for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then WWE throw her under the bus, saying, "Drugs, drugs, drugs,
Looking for more drugs."
She said, "You tested positive for an
Actually
illegal
fucking
substance,
hilarious.
not
I
a
don't
prescription
get.
drug, mate." Jesus. And at this point, it kind of, the wheels fall off here. Poor old Paige. She shacked up with married man.
God, I
You really
didn't
shouldn't
wanna
be
listen to
watching.
that.
I watched it. Look,
Listen, you can't give out about sex tapes, have a moral compass about it if you watch them.
no, of course not. Look, I'm a bloke. She's a very, very hot lady. I clicked on them pretty quickly. But
Ew,
she did
dude.
nothing wrong.
Clifford, thank you for gift
She
summon.
is entitled to sleep with whoever she wants. Maybe it shouldn't be.
With WWE, and returned to Raw November 2017
Oh,
with
listen to
the
that.
new entourage of Mandy Rose
I didn't
and
even need
Sonya
to
Deville.
include
Cole.
that.
Absolution.
Very
Why
good.
did people feel
First
the
match
need
back
to
was
include
December
that
4th.
shit?
She only found out about this reading social media that her first match was with Sasha.
It
Oh my
was.
God.
I read
But
social
December
media and I was like,
27th
okay,
house
I
show, so
guess.
less than a month later, Sasha clumsily boots her in the back and re-injures her neck.
Yeah.
And
Shut
she
up,
fucking
dude.
finished. Did
Leave
she finish
Sasha
the match?
alone. It was a fucking
No.
accident.
She tried to get up and she just didn't have any power in her legs and she tripped a couple of times and referee runs in, he gives the X, the match is called off, and that was the end.
Yeah. And she thought, oh, okay, it's a stinger. Everyone, including herself, expected her to be back. And she's like, oh, okay, I can't do the Rumble. Okay, I'll do something for Mania. And then she gets the bomb from the doctor. It's like, you're lucky you are not paralyzed right now.
Yeah.
And even if I do the surgery, your career is over.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Oh, it's devastating.
Because she was 25?
Yeah, and we'll just finish this. WrestleMania, she does come back to do the women's battle royal commentary, WrestleMania 34, and officially
guys on
retired the next night on Raw, 9th of April. So her entire run from debuting on Raw to retiring is 4 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This woman has seen like a couple of lifetimes worth of drama.
Yeah.
And she's not 30.
It's crazy, isn't it? She's been through the fucking mill. And in all fairness, she's done more in her 4 years than lots of wrestlers, both male and female, have done in decades. So,
Aw, that's
you know,
nice.
I'll give her that much.
Thank
More
you.
bad news for her. In May 2018, new sex tapes / photos leak
What?
with Brad Maddox and Xavier.
Oh
But
my
there you
God,
go.
please
That
shut
is
up.
a quick
Bringing that
retrospective of
up.
Paige.
Clifford, thank you for gifting sub.
Jade Pro Beavers.
Look at little me.
My wrestling name is Brittany Knight and
Brittany
I'm a
Knight.
professional wrestler.
Fighting with my family. Let's
Fighting
have a
with
quick
my
hoopla
family.
about how that came about.
Hey-o.
Alex, thank you
I'm
so
first
much
going
for
to mention that
subbing.
Fighting with My Family is not the first Paige documentary. It's not even the second. This is actually the third Paige
You
documentary.
serious?
Yeah. The first one
Cheat.
was
Thank you
called
so much for
Britain's Worst
subbing.
Nightmare. In 2007, it's hilarious because it's obviously a family friend made it because
Okay.
Metallica
wasn't
Sad
a
But True
family
is in
friend.
it. It's like
It was like someone who actually was like in the
Shit,
into
you
documentary.
can tell the production jumps with each successive documentaries. Like this initial one is in full screen. The original Channel 4 documentary, The Wrestlers Fighting With My Family in 2012 when she just signs with WWE, that's in widescreen. And now The Rock's movie, the full Hollywood blown movie, in ultra widescreen, you know? And so we watched the Channel 4 documentary in WWE Chronicle. So when appropriate, we'll actually kind of slip in bits of information.
Slide it in.
Next scene. Fighting with My
The fuck is
Family,
wrong with these
written
people?
and directed
Well,
by
thank you
Steve
so much for
Merchant
gifting
of The
subs.
Office fame, and his stand.
Remember, you can subscribe
Tooth
for
Fairy.
free. The
Hey,
Nightbot just posted
stay here, okay?
the link.
You have to learn from the best.
And Wheatley in Portal 2, of course.
Yeah, oh,
He's incredible
yeah.
there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case
DJ
of
Punk,
serious brain
baby.
damage.
Thank you so much for subbing.
Wonderfully British and kind of humble and
Charming, likable, funny. I could have listened to him speak all fucking night. He was fantastic.
oh, he did introduce the movie and came on afterwards for a bit of a Q&A, and like his information that he had, I'll kind of sprinkle that throughout the review as well. So, Fighting with My Family, produced by The Rock's film company, $7 Productions, because that's how much he had at one point in his pocket. Along with Film 4, The Ink Factory, Misher Films, and WWE Studios. The Rock watched the documentary of
my
the same
dad,
name in
look
his
at my
hotel
dad.
room while in the UK filming Fast and Furious 6, watching Channel 4 because he never misses an episode of Hollyoaks. He loved it, loved the family, related it to his
Hey,
oldest,
thank
the
you so
original
much for the
2012
sub.
documentary, and gave Paige a shout on the phone right before WrestleMania 30 to actually
Nice.
tell her, how would you like a film made about your life? And, hey, you're being
wasn't on
called
the
up
phone,
to
it was
Raw
in
tomorrow,
person.
and you're winning the women's belt.
Holy shit.
There's a lot.
What a
lot of
moment in
information.
one's life.
Holy shit.
I can't believe that in the real world, Rock actually told her all of this, and this wasn't just a complete made up segment for a movie made by The Rock
To
just to
shoehorn
get himself
in.
over.
Yeah. I can't
No,
believe
he
that
was
happened.
in it. He
So
did
before
that.
she debuted, she was already a star.
Yeah.
The wheels are already in motion, and you haven't even debuted. Incredible.
Unbelievable.
Who else has ever gotten that?
Andy Levine.
Well,
Didn't you sell a stunner, and it's like,
hello.
oh,
It's because I look
you didn't sell it hard
different.
enough, or you sold it too hard. It's like, whatever it is, it was the wrong
It was
size.
the wrong
It's a
one.
different flavor of ice cream. Everyone looked similar. They wrestled similar. We got Kelly Cat in the house. What's up?
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
They just hop.
Kick off Act 1. Absolutely surreal moment as we hear The Rock's 2012 theme song in a movie theater, followed by Splicey of Attitude Era Rock giving Triple H the beatdown.
Yeah.
So you can see it follows the same basic structure of the Channel 4 documentary, but they've tweaked bits in there. Like in the Channel 4 documentary, she's watching Cena and Shawn, their Iron Man match on Raw in 2009. And in here, because it's The Rock's film, it's Rock Triple H.
Yeah. I will have you know, Jay, that the Channel 4 documentary actually opens up with footage of giant haystacks
Damn right.
ordering his chipper. It's amazing.
It's Paige, Saraya Knight. We'll just call her Paige, it's easier. Because her mom is Sweet Saraya as well. Her mom's real name is Julie, but she names
Julia.
her kid after her
Fucking
wrestling
name is right there.
Fucking
Read.
Carney. Oh my God.
Her mom, wonderfully played by Lena Headey.
Yeah. Cersei.
Yes. And Sarah Connor.
Yes. Nice job.
And
gonna watch
Ma
this whole video,
from
don't worry.
Judge Dredd.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a great fucking movie.
Nick Frost plays the dad, Ricky. So you probably know him from Shaun of the Dead, the
Yeah.
Cornetto trilogy.
He did such a good job playing my parents. Oh my goodness.
It's been a bit more time together.
Bollocks.
Oh, he's amazing. He's wonderfully gruff and sarcastic. All of his jokes land as well.
Well, can he put a shirt on?
Sure, how bloody posh are they?
That's another thing. Courtney's dad, you don't swear, apparently, so let's just keep the effing and jeffing down to a minimum, please.
Unbelievable. Who is her dad? The Archbishop of Shitting Kent?
Ash Mitchell, thank you so much for
nails
subbing.
it in this movie. He's fantastic.
The real Ricky wanted Ray Winston to play him. And I was like, the Ghostbusters? Well, two of them.
Which, by the way, is pretty good casting. Like, he looks and sounds very like Paige's actual dad. But, you know,
A lot less rough. Like Paige's actual dad, he looks like he'll glass you.
Yeah.
He will
yeah.
glass
Far
you,
more carny.
sir.
I'm sure he has glassed many people, considering he went to prison for mostly violence.
Mostly violence.
Mostly.
Mainly violence.
Mainly violence, yeah.
Paige is cajoled into her first match at age 13 as a wrestler is unavailable for her family's
thank you
wrestling
so much
show
for the
this
sub.
Saturday. She
Thank
wrestles
you.
her slightly older brother Zach, whose getup is a pink Power Ranger to kayfabe it that he's also a girl.
He looks great. He looks like Hit Girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good. His first move is to do a lock up and then flump his hands down so she bumps on the floor and he starts hot dogging.
Yeah.
I was like, he
Steve
gets
Cash,
it.
thank you so
He
much.
gets wrestling. Sign him. Since it's a movie, they need to get Paige's mannerisms over. So even at 13, she does her big theatrical scream. You're like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a bit much.
She's very wrestling. It's like, holy shit, whenever you have your first match, make sure to do things that you'd be happy doing for the next 30 years. I was just thinking, like, her, because the start of her song for WWE is the kind of scream. You know?
Yeah, it's like a
Attack-
raven cry.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly, Smick. Thank you so much.
If she was a bloke, like if Zach Bevis joined, it would have been the men's version of that, which would be.
The fuck are you talking about?
Which I believe is just the sound of her father breathing out.
There's a wonderful cut to her bumping at an older age, having warmed and committed to her family's wrestling company.
It's a very J-esque cut.
Yeah, I loved it.
You would do that.
Yeah. I was really impressed with the editing and wrestling that they show. This is like the best
thank you
shot
so much for
wrestling
gifting
match I've
subs.
seen in film, because usually it's horrendous
Yeah.
if you have actors, but it's like The Rock produced this. Thumbs up. Really impressed. Backstage at WAW, that's the dad's company. Actually, her mom has their women's wrestling company called the Bellatrix. Two other words. You know? We're in Norwich. Oh man, I popped seeing
is
the
Norwich.
Norwich markets
Beautiful.
with the colourful striped tent roofs because it was in Alan Partridge's These Are the Places of My Life. Flying AIDS.
Flying AIDS.
There's one shot that shows like a warm bustle of people, and there's another one that they just show the top of the roof, so it feels a lot colder, and that represents the mood. I thought it was a lovely touch. Paige's dad, Rick, is on the phone, and he's brokering a match with another wrestler over the phone, and Union Jack,
Yeah.
the big fat black lad beside him. Steve, I was like, he wants to know if you'll take this trash can laid to the face.
What does that feel like?
Clang. He's like,
Yeah. Okay, I'll take
brilliant.
it.
Yeah? Glenn? Yeah, you take a bowling ball in the bollocks.
That's
What
how it
Steve Merchant
was.
wants to do is kind of lure you in with the jokes, but you'll care about them by the end.
Yeah.
Which I think is very successful. Like.
Which is absolutely right, because this family are carnies and they're characters and
Hey,
they're
thanks,
funny.
TJ Punk. Appreciate
The
that,
underlying
dude.
threat to Ricky is that there's always money troubles, and hopes that Zack and Soraya getting signed by the WWE will solve this. So hound WWE trainer Hutch Morgan, this is an original character, played by Vince Vaughn. Now, of course, in WWE, you'd have multiple trainers and officials and that, but they kind of conflate them together into one character for simplicity.
Everything is one: agent, manager, trainer, owner of the gym. yeah, you know, he is everything.
Absolutely the right call as well. Like,
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
wrestling fans would pop if Finley and Regal and Jamie
Alright,
Noble
let's
and Billy
fucking
Kidman
skip
were
this
there,
shit
but
a
like
little bit.
everyone would go, who are all these people?
And they would make the movie worse because they're not actors.
Yeah.
Although Finley.
Oh,
Finley's great.
only if Regal joins too.
We were very impressed by your tape. In April, we're bringing SmackDown to the OT.
Right, hey, it's 50 press-ups now, mate. What? For having a stiffy? No, for getting turned on by my sister. How desperate.
Just on a high note, the life after wrestling for Paige. Outside wrestling, she started a coffee company called the Dark Gypsy and then got into the clothing business. Has her own store called the Soraya Store and makeup called Soraya Jade Cosmetics and partnered with Hot Topic. So even if her in-ring career is over, her incredible characterization as kind of hot goth, gorgeous anti-diva brand means she'll always be set. You know, she can always make money. Hopefully she can settle down to a relatively normal life and remain happy and healthy.
I did read, I don't know if it's real or not, but I did hear that Sasha Grey went for the part of Paige and was
I can see it.
turned down because
Oh.
like she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she does legit movies as well, so.
Does she?
Yeah,
who
she
that
does.
is.
She's a regular actress as well. It's
No way.
no way.
No way. No way.
Soraya Jade Knight. Brittany. She's the princess.
If you want to watch the UK 2012 original Channel 4 documentary by Max Fisher, it's free on Vimeo. You can watch it now. It's hilarious because it's very similar to this movie, but The Rock's film is better in every way.
Absolutely.
Like, between production values and, like, even the
Well, it's
songs,
a
like
fucking
his, you know, Max
movie.
Fisher, the girl in the dragon tattoo. I was like, don't see it, but okay. Oh, let's have a quick
Listen,
look
thank you so
at
much for
WWE
gifting subs
Chronicle.
and Noah for
by
gifting
Paige.
subs. I know,
She was on drugs and drink,
150
okay,
away
but
from
she
the
came out
goal.
of it, and now she's a better person from it. She got cyberbullied and still managed to fight her way through it.
Just prior to the Royal Rumble 2019, WWE released Chronicle. It's a free YouTube show, half an hour looking at WrestleMania 34 and Paige's retirement. So it starts at November 2017 and ends with her retirement.
What's Sasha Grey comment?
Because she doesn't know she was going to retire. It's supposed to be a happy,
Who is Sasha
I'm getting
Grey?
ready for Mania.
She's so fucking happy in the first half of this.
Oh my god. WWE are doing a special on her, so all these cameras are in her grill more than usual, so she has to deal with this stuff being told. It is.
You literally get to see the moment her heart breaks in HD and super slow-mo.
Robert, thank you for subbing.
Seriously, devastating, though. A couple other points to note is that WWE production truck, it monitors what's going on other stations, because they have a shot and you can see they're watching the football as well
Oh, I got
on
you. She's a
another
I got
monitor,
you.
and it's like, do you change your show based on what's happening in
Yes.
football? Fucking hell. Like, how do you ever expect to have a coherent show if you're constantly tweaking it, even during the show?
Shut up, that's how.
Fucking hell. Another one is that one day she forgot one of her knee pads. And what'd she do?
And she had to use a bra.
As a knee pad. And no one would be any the wiser.
No one knew.
Robert, thank you for
Only
gift
like
subbing.
3 people knew that. That'd be her, Mandy, and Sonia knew.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, it was awesome. You can kind of see that the McMahons, I don't know how much of it is fake and put
boss
on for the
man.
cameras, but they seem to dote on her.
Yeah.
Like she is one of their daughters kind of
Yeah,
thing.
totally.
Because she
Vince
goes
is
up to
always
Vince
wonderful
and he's
to
like,
me.
oh, hey, how was your match? And he's like, oh, I split my jocks. They all start having a laugh.
Yeah.
And like Stephanie would talk to her like she was a mom
Yeah.
as well.
That was probably my favorite part of this because, look,
Listen, thank you for gift
Stephanie
subbing again.
gets a horrible rap from everybody,
Stephanie's
wrestling
wonderful.
fans,
I
all,
love
like
Stephanie
especially
McMahon.
us.
I
We
love the
give
I
her
love Vince
fucking
and I love
shit,
Stephanie.
and you never ever get to see her in this light. Vince, you get to see in this light the odd time. Hunter, you get to see in this light a lot, but never her. And it was kind of nice to see her, you know, mother henning Paige.
Oh my
Yeah, it was
god,
nice.
she made me have less anxiety.
Definitely feel proud.
No, I'm very proud.
Huge part of making this all happen.
Okay out there? And then hold your applause.
Aw, Vinny. Vinny and Steph, love him. She's very genuine. She's wonderful.
Man, excellent, excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed our look at Fighting With My Family with a bit of the Wrestlers Channel 4 special.
We were like
and
nice,
WWE
but then
Chronicle
kind of dicks at
all
the same
spliced
time.
in there.
I don't know how to
what
take
have
you
you got
guys,
coming
but-
up on Twitch, Stephen?
I am working my way through the Yakuza series. I'm currently on Yakuza 0.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, this fucking picture! Ah, it's haunting me. It is haunting me, you guys. What the fuck? Alright, let's put on something else. Let's put on something non-wrestling. Let's put on Ronnie! Because I love this song so fucking much. And it's #1